Welcome, Robbie.
Thank you, Matt.
So you run a sound healing shop.
Yeah, sound healing. And also we sell a lot of other like spiritual supplies and natural medicines.
Yep.
Yeah.
So take me through that. What are the type of things that you...
So initially, actually, it was like my original idea wasn't to do actually sound healing equipment. It was more like spiritual supplies.
Yep.
Yeah. So over time, over the last few years, I've just been writing notes in my phone, basically, about like things that I'd found and, that I felt like was like pretty cool things that would help clear my energy and other people's energy.
Yep.
And things like that. And then, eventually I came across singing bowls. Yeah. And then I thought, these are pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
And then one thing led to the next. And then, I just...
Got it,
got into the singing bowls.
Yeah, so how did you discover the singing bowls?
So actually, initially what happened was, like before I got into singing bowls, I was into energy healing, like pranic healing and Reiki. And then I had like a bit of like spiritual crisis at the time, let's say, where I felt like I couldn't...
just pop your foot on that if you want.
I couldn't like personally get too energetically involved with other people to do a healing, and I still wanted to get results. So I needed to find something else that was effective in giving healings. Yeah. And then I came across singing bowls, but initially I thought, didn't really think too much about them. And then it was after staying at the Buddhist monastery where I had the experience of the singing bowls, and I thought, wow, like these are pretty good.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So what was it like?
Initially? Yeah. So initially, like I guess one of my first experiences of the singing bowls, it was good. Like I felt like, a lot of energy clearing. Yeah. Yeah. Like felt energized and balanced afterwards. Yeah. And I was actually surprised. Like I thought... like these are pretty effective. These are pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. So, and then one thing led to the next, and I stuck around there for a while and, just got more experience on the singing bowls and what they're about.
Yeah. And is that a local place, or did you do that in India?
No, like initially it was a local place. Yeah. So with one of the lamas in the monastery. Yep. And, Yeah, so initially locally, and then I started having the experience of the singing bowls in India as well. Yeah. Like when I went to Shravan.
Oh, yeah, Shravan. Yeah.
And they had used other tools as well. Like even during that time there too, when I had, we were preparing for the sound healing, I was thinking, didn't think too much. I was like, oh yeah, okay, this will be fun. And then afterwards I was like, wow, like that's amazing. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
I think that's what my experience was as well. Sometimes sometimes I get other sound healers or healers come to me and they they'll openly say, so does this stuff actually work? Yeah. And there's only one way you can figure it out, and you just got to experience it. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
Like it's useless people telling you, go and do this. You just got to experience it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Even now, thank you for that soundbite. That was really good.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Yeah.
That was very good.
Yeah, excellent. So what's the experience that you're feeling now? Is it compared to like when you first came in today?
Yeah, so like a little bit spaced out, I guess. So yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah.
I feel a bit spaced out myself.
Yeah. Definitely clearer.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Even when you started with your like invocation, I think it was, or prayer, I could feel it immediately then. Yeah. A shift. And then just throughout the whole sound healing, I could just feel like things that had accumulated around me in my energy field was starting to release.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really good.
Yeah, it is one of those funny things. That's what I experience as well. Like you begin to, attract, like stuff.
Yeah, garbage.
Yeah. That's right. You just don't realise because it's so subtle.
Yeah.
That it's not until you've got a truckload of garbage on you that you go,
yeah,
oh dear, what have I done?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
True.
And then once you have a nice clearing, it's like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so I forgot about this.
Yeah, that's right.
How did I forget about this?
Yeah, it's necessary, I think,
Yeah, absolutely, very necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about the type of tools that you've come across that have been like really effective.
So, well, singing bowls would be in the top, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it depends like what type of result like you're trying to get as well. But like for general healing, without using your personal energy or getting too involved with like some sort of Reiki or pranic healing modality, singing bowls are great.
Yep.
Gongs are really good.
Yeah.
And I'm still pretty new to tuning forks, but so far that was nice. Like that healing, Yeah,
I like the tuning forks.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah. They're a different effect to, I guess the way I think about them is that you've got gongs and they're like the broadest brush stroke. They're like a broom.
Yeah,
they just you're going to get pushed out the door.
Yeah.
And then bowls are kind of more like a dustpan.
Yeah.
And then tuning forks are kind of like a paintbrush.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes you can't get to those finer areas, and tuning forks are good for that.
It's definitely a high vibrational sound.
Very high. Yeah. I think if you were maybe not tuned into it, you might find that tuning forks are probably a little weak.
Okay, right.
And you probably find that the gongs
very strong.
You're very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's probably, it would go along the lines of, okay, first massage.
Yeah.
So body work, breath work, that kind of thing. And then gongs are undeniable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then big bowls down to small bowls, and then to tuning forks.
Yeah.
But, like everyone's different, right?
That's true.
Yeah. So hard to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I definitely like the bowls. I feel like they're great. Like, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bowls are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good.
So you've come across quite a number of bowls. I've bought a couple of bowls from you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, can you tell me about some of those bowls?
Yeah, like I've been around bowls for like the last 6 years at least.
Yep.
Like almost like daily at one point.
Yeah.
And even selling them for other people.
Yep.
And doing tours across Australia for sound baths and selling bowls and things like that.
Yeah.
And then going to India and Nepal multiple times and seeing what other people have. But
wow.
Yeah,
that would have been great.
Yeah, it was very good. Interesting to learn, And like over this time as well, like I've noticed some like misconceptions about the bowls, like advertising wise, like
tell me a bit about
7
that.
metals and all this sort of stuff, which is not necessarily true. It's an advertising marketing.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about that?
So like basically, if it's a handmade singing bowl, like these days, it's mainly copper and tin.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So the tin's what's given the sound and the copper's what's holding it together,
Right.
And sometimes they might have some zinc in there, some silver or, little bits of other metals that might just come in also through the process of making them.
Yep.
But when they're making them, these days anyway, it's, a good bowl is generally, I think, around 27% tin and the rest is copper.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, not to say there aren't any 7 metal singing bowls. Like back in the day in Tibet, there were.
Right. Okay.
And from what I know, what people have told me anyway, a lot of the time it was used for like even eating out of. They would eat out of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how would the 7 metals be helpful in, that respect? Yeah.
I'm not too sure. I think it's just maybe the energy that comes about. Like through the, putting your food in there, it might enhance the energy. or something like that. Like that's what I heard. I heard that it's also good for pregnant ladies to eat out of 7 metal bowls.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, interesting.
I know that the benefits of silver. I know they would always put a silver coin in a cauldron.
Oh yeah, right.
To just purify.
Yeah, right. Well, I know that some people do put some silver into the bowls as well.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So, do you know why the practice has stopped?
It's probably just too expensive these days. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And I know you've got a couple of bowls with gold in it, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do have one bowl. It's 1% gold, 1% silver, 90% bronze.
Yep.
And I do have a couple of others that are supposedly 7 metals as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. And do you notice a difference?
Yeah, I do. Like for sure.
Yep.
It could be the way that they made the bowl as well, though.
Right. Okay.
It's made a little bit differently.
Yep.
Yeah.
How does it seem that it's been made differently? And do you know how they're made or?
Yeah, I know how they're made. Like they're all handmade. They just melt down the metals together until like it's a little block about this big.
Yep. And
then they'll like put it around this like anvil type of thing.
Yeah.
Start hammering it.
Yep.
And then get it to like, the bowl shape. Then they'll start tuning it, make sure it's in tune, and then polishing it and all that sort of stuff. But I noticed that the ones that I have anyway are a lot lighter and thinner.
Yeah, right.
So they're good for like one-on-one therapy work.
Yep.
Because you can place them on the body. It's not too heavy. And when you give it like a hit, the vibrations are very strong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're doing like a group sound healing, might not be as effective as some of the regular singing bowls.
Yeah.
I'd say,
yeah, because some of the big bowls that I have, they're tremendously heavy.
Oh yeah, you couldn't put that on anyone. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're good for group sound healing, right?
Yeah, excellent for group.
Yeah.
The smaller bowls just don't carry the weight. They just don't. There's just not enough output of sound.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they don't fill the room and.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I think people would be probably even straining to hear some of the smaller, quieter bowls.
Yeah, that's why when you're doing like you're doing it as a profession, it's important to get like proper bowls, like big sets of bowls. You can't just have a little bowl and. Yeah. If you're doing it professionally, anyway.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably use a single bowl for a single healing. But not a group.
No, not a group. I don't think so. Yeah. You can't. You want a range of sounds and frequencies as well, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. The more tools, at least from what I've found, has been it creates a greater experience.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that you have to, buy every sound tool out there.
Yeah, that's right. Of course. Yeah.
But it is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Like your setup here tonight. Did you use all those bowls that you had set up?
Yeah, used all the bowls.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That was a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of bowls
there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think there was maybe getting close to past 14 bowls.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
So getting up to maybe even 20 bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is probably overkill.
No, it was perfect.
But
I think
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it does the job.
It did.
We don't have to worry about it, right?
Yeah, that's true. I did.
And I know you've come across quite a few different types of bowls.
Yeah, that's
like
right.
Like the yoni and lingam bowls. What can you tell us about those?
The yoni bowls, so they have the hole in it, right?
Yeah.
So they're supposed to be good for like, say, joint problems. You got a knee issue, shoulder issue, elbow issue.
Yeah.
You can put it around that area.
Got it.
Just to focus that vibration into that specific area.
Yeah, right.
And as for the lingam bowl, I personally really like lingam bowls. Like the sound is supposed to carry on longer as well. The vibrations, frequencies much longer.
Yeah.
And it's also meant to like for the navel area, navel chakra. It's good for the navel chakra.
Right.
And a more masculine energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then you've got the other bowl with the nipple in it That's the
lingam bowl.
That's the lingam bowl.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Sorry, I think I was meaning the yoni bowl.
Oh, the yoni bowl has the
hole in it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You know, like a yoni, a lingam, like male and female.
Yeah. And that's like yin and yang, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So, okay, so what is the yoni bowl good for?
Yeah, for the joints.
Joints,
yeah.
Yes, right.
Like the individual body parts. So your knee, elbow issue, shoulder.
Yep.
You can place the hole over that area and, you know, hit the singing bowl and focus the vibrations into that specific problem area.
Yeah. And then the lingam bowl, what's that good for?
For the navel.
Yeah. Right.
And it's got a longer frequency, like longer it's longer sound.
Longer sound.
A more masculine sound as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and you can use them together, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Like placing the yoni bowl inside
the lingam bowl. That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
There's so many ways you can use singing bowls. I've seen people use singing bowls with their hands as well, like with their fingertips, and make really good sound out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll have to investigate that. I'll have to do some experimenting.
Yeah. Putting it over on top of their head as well.
Yeah, over the head. That's great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Full bowl standing inside as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Filling with water. Have you ever had any treatments?
I've never done that, no.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Yeah.
You've done that warm before? Water. Yeah, warm water in the bowl.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because it warms up the bowl. It's nice on, if you're going to be doing it on the back or anything like that, it's going to be then a nice warm experience.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And, that's sound gets carried through water a little bit quicker, so.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a good experience.
Yeah, wow.
Yep. But you get a bit wet.
Yeah,
because once the bowl starts vibrating, the water starts jumping.
Oh yeah, that's right. True.
But yeah, they're good. Really, really good.
Yeah, that's cool.
And gongs. What can you tell me about? Are you supplying any gongs in the moment?
Yeah, I am. Like more by request as well. If people are requesting a gong, I'll get some gongs. I have some in stock now, but only a few.
Yeah.
Like bowls. I have a lot of bowls.
Yeah, bowls are the main thing.
Bowls are the main thing, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're not really doing it professionally, or you're not like passionate about it, not that regular people aren't really buying gongs that much.
Yeah. You put it over your mantelpiece. Yeah.
But like from what I've heard as well, like gongs are the same, I don't know. A lot of people say different things. I've heard that actually 80% of gongs are made in China. I'm not too sure how true that is.
Right, okay.
But I know that the bowls, a lot of the bowls that are on the market, they mention that these are made in Tibet and made in Nepal, but it's not always true. Like I would say 80% of bowls are actually made in India and they're shipped to Nepal.
Right, okay.
There are a couple of big factories in Nepal that do make bowls.
Yep.
But I think India is actually leading in manufacturing the bowls.
Right, okay. And you said that you went to a place where they make the bowls, correct?
I haven't personally been there, but like I have friends that, sorry.
That's right.
I have friends that they go there, but I'm in contact with the people who are making the bowls. Like I'm getting some bowls made myself right now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And I know that like a lot of the suppliers, say even in Melbourne, and in Nepal as well, like in a lot of the shops that you go to Kathmandu, you'll see bowl shops everywhere.
Right, okay.
And a lot of those bowls are they're coming all from one of the same places.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. It sounds like a pretty common thing, doesn't it? Like with rebadging and whatnot. Not
that's right. It's like, that's what people are doing. It's like these full moon bowls as well. Like you know about the full moon bowls?
No,
there's a big thing about full moon bowls, especially in China. Like the Chinese people, they really like the full moon bowls, and it's like it's just a badge almost of, you'll see like the little symbol that they've got on a bowl, and it's got a different pattern. It's like almost like a bit like dark and light pattern around it. I don't know if you've seen that before.
Yeah.
So there's a big whole thing about that these bowls have been made during the full moon, and they have more energy apparently.
Right. Okay.
But again, like how many bowls can you make on a full moon? Really? Like they're selling 10,000 bowls, and they think that they're making 10,000 bowls on this full moon. It's not really true.
Right. Okay.
But like different people say different things. Like from what I've been taught, like even if the bowl was made on a full moon, then if energy-wise, it would be best to use that bowl on that full moon, and that using it on other days might not have that same energetic effect. Yeah, but that again is marketing, and from my experience as well, those bowls aren't great for sound healing anyway.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Well, that's my experience and what I've been also taught by a few people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
But I really did try to investigate like as much as possible. Like when I've been in India and Nepal, like sourcing almost everyone possible, going to basically every shop in Kathmandu I've been to, and then and then trying to get as much information and learn as much as I could about how the bowls are made, where the bowls are made. Yep. Yeah, and the truth behind the bowls.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that they're not all 7 metal, or
not
very
all
few.
7 metals. That's
very
right.
Few.
Yeah, but doesn't matter. Like
they work.
They work.
Yeah,
that's the thing, is that they work.
Yeah. I know I've gotten what I might, like humbly call a gift shop bowl. Yeah, and that is, like a bowl that is bought at a crystal shop, and it's a very pretty looking bowl. To my ear, it's got a nice sound. Yeah, and no one's marketed it to me, telling me how many metals are in it. Yeah. It's just I pick it up, I like the sound of it, and I go, okay, I'll buy this.
Well, that's the most important thing. It's the sound. Like, how does it sound? Like, if it sounds good, then it's good.
It's good. Yeah. That's right. That's right. It's going to give you a good feeling if it sounds good, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And if you don't like the sound, there's a good chance you're probably not going to play it. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So is there any other misconceptions you've found out about bowls at all?
I think that's the main one, is a lot of people are marketing, like all singing bowls are 7 metal bowls. Yeah. Yeah. Look, if it's handmade, bowls are the best. They are. Yeah. Like, they sound better. They have some energy behind it, as well. So they're great bowls. Like, they're amazing bowls. I'm not a big fan of crystal bowls. Yeah. I don't really like.
Yeah, you don't resonate with them.
I don't resonate with them. Like.
Yeah.
Just not. And handmade bowls too. Like, I have come across a good set of machine-made bowls, sorry.
Yes,
machine-made. And they were amazing. Yes. Like, they were really, really good. But generally, machine-made bowls as well, they don't carry that same energy, that same vibrations as the handmade ones. Yeah, I can attest to the machine-made bowls. I've got at least one, and I really love the look of it. Yeah. Yeah, because it just looks spectacular. Oh yeah, you should show me. I haven't seen it. Yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, it holds my guitar picks. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, right. I don't. Does it sound good or not? Oh, it sounds okay. Yeah. But it'd be something that I would use if I was like desperate. Okay. And I would probably use it in a recording. If I was doing a track that I needed a just a nice sound. Yeah. But would I use it in a healing? I'd probably mix with the other bowls. Yeah. And I don't think anyone would. Right. Anyone would care. Just add to the mix of the sound, and I think that would be a beautiful thing. Yeah. Would I do a healing with it as a soul bowl? No, probably not. Yeah. They don't hold the same energy as handmade bowls. Yeah. Yeah. So that's an interesting thing. We should talk about the energy. Yeah. Yeah. So, because I think a lot of people have probably their ideas on, we all experience energy, right? Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. And then we probably have this idea that the bowl actually gives off the energy. But I guess what I experience is the bowl tickles your own energy. So it's like a catalyst. That's right, yeah. Yeah. Like, the bowl will have its own energy as well, right? Have its own energy, its own sound, its own, frequency. But it's through you and your intention and how you direct that energy is what is going to give this person a healing. Yep. Yeah, like a deep healing. Yeah. Or, So you could probably then say almost any bowl could do it. Any bowl can do it if you have, pure intention. And you focus your mind, to direct that energy through that person, to clear that person. I would say so. But
a nice bowl is undeniable.
Yeah,
right?
That's right. It is important, as well. They are special as well.
Yeah.
Handmade bowls. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got some very nice large bowls.
You do, yeah.
And there's no denying they sound magnificent.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Really good.
And so I think anyone could play them and go, yep, I feel really good.
That's right, yeah. It's just, see, when you have something like that, it does its thing as well. But with the additional, say for this healing that we done like today, you chanted mantras also, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that is amplifying that healing energy.
Yeah,
as
absolutely.
well. And your knowledge and intention as you're doing it as well just amplifies that energy of the bowl and what it's supposed to do.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's important. It's good.
Yeah, it's like having a quality instrument. I mean, the song is inside you, but having that quality instrument is going to allow that song to really sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So, doesn't mean that you couldn't get it out of a subpar instrument.
Yeah.
But
true. It helps to have a
nice instrument.
That's right. Yeah. It's true.
Yeah. And so what other things are you selling in your shop?
So at the moment, Shilajit is a big one.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
So the Shilajit, I came across this almost by accident, actually. So one of my teachers in Nepal, he's like a tantric shaman,
right,
seventh generation. So he's a very good healer.
Yeah.
Like people from around the world have been going to this guy. I've known him for maybe 8 years, 9 years. And then it was during COVID that not many people were able to go and get healings from him. So the Shilajit recipe has been passed down through his generation. But it was during COVID that he's like, you know what, I had to put the healing aside a little bit because as a shaman as well, what they need to do is they need to maintain these energies that are helping them. Right? It takes a lot of time and effort to do the sadhana to keep the energies happy. So he had to let go of some of the energies, and then he started putting a lot of effort into the Shilajit. And then when I was visiting him, he had the Shilajit there, and I thought, oh, this is really cool. I'm interested in Shilajit. And then we talked about it, and then I'm just like, you know what, I'll get some and bring it back. I brought it back. I got it lab tested in Australia. And it came across really good. And then I just thought, okay, let's see how this goes. Started putting it up on my Facebook, and then I was surprised actually how many people were interested in it, and I think it's because of TikTok. Just recently a lot of people started getting really interested in about Shilajit on TikTok. So then I was like, oh, this is really good. And so I've been focusing on that for a while, and now I've just sourced some other Shilajits as well. And just experimenting with different natural products basically.
And so for those who don't know what Shilajit is, what can you tell us about it? So
Shilajit's it's actually decomposed plant matter from the Himalayas. Well, any high mountain.
Right, okay.
Over thousands of years, plant matter decomposes. It makes almost a type of resin that comes out to the mountains. So they extract that, and then they either dry it or cook it or whatever their process is. There's different ways that they can do it. And it's just full of nutrients basically. Humic acid, fulvic acid, and iron, potassium, magnesium, zinc, all the things that we need, our body needs.
So what's it good for? If I have a problem, what type of problems is it going to help me with?
I know that my teacher in Nepal, basically, after you get a healing from him, he would definitely recommend to take the Shilajit afterwards, because it's good for the blood, purifies the blood.
That's interesting.
Also, testosterone is supposed to be a really good natural testosterone booster, and for women, it's really good for balancing the hormones.
Right.
It does a few things like increased energy. It has anti-aging effects. I definitely noticed that when I started taking it, more mental clarity. And just more energy. In a nice, natural way.
Amazing. I've been taking Shilajit for a couple of years now. It's good.
It's good.
Yeah. And I've had the shilajit that your teacher has made. Yeah, and it's really good.
Yeah, and it tastes good.
Tastes good.
Yeah, because I've had shilajit in the past, and
tastes
terrible.
Very bad.
And not only that, is like I bought the shilajit from the store once, and like I couldn't even get it open. Like once I opened up the jar, they had this little spoon. Yeah, right. Yeah. And I go to put it in, and the spoon snapped straight away. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? So then after that, I'm trying to get a knife to cut like these little squares out, like to just to take it. And it was like impossible to take. And then I told my teacher, I'm like, the shilajit I bought like a while ago, like I can't even access it. Like I can't even open up the jar. Yeah. And then when I get the jar open, I can't even. Like it's just like a rock. Yeah. And he told me, he's like, well, when that happens is it's a high mud content, dirt content in it. He's like, it's not good.
Turned to clay.
Yeah. So his shilajit's really good. He's from 100 kilos, he actually gets brings it down to 6 kilos of pure shilajit in the end, where most people are probably bringing it back down to 60 kilos.
Right.
Yeah. So it's very pure.
Very pure. Yeah. So, if you don't boil it down far enough, you get too many impurities.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. But his process is very, very pure, but some would say that when you cook it in this manner, you lose some nutrients.
Right, okay.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, well. Tastes good.
It tastes good, and it's very good for you. Yeah, the new shilajit that I got is like the sun-dried one. It's very potent as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's not cooked down. Obviously, they have to cook it a little bit to kill the germs and stuff, but it's not the same as that one. So I've still got to get that lab tested in Australia. I've got test results from Nepal, but I need to. I like to make sure what I'm selling is really good quality stuff.
Yeah.
I'm very fussy about all that.
Any potential then of like if it's too strong that it could have a negative effect? Do you think?
I don't think so. Like. I think it's just if you have I think it's a low blood pressure that you should watch out, or like gout. I think they're the only things that really, but it's just precaution. I don't think it's like
it's not dire.
Yeah, it's not dire. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward. And you got maybe another shilajit that's...
Yeah, I got also a shilajit from the Altai Mountains in Mongolia as well. Yeah, that I want to test myself, get a few people, Ayurvedic people to test it as well, get lab tested, and then see how it feels and how good it is.
Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, great.
I've got some new products coming too that not many people might have heard of, like I don't want to bring it out yet, but I'll let you know when the time comes. But one of them is actually I've sourced like pure lion's mane extract.
Wow. Okay, tell me about that.
Yeah, so I've got the lab results, and it's very, very pure. Good high quality lion's mane. I just need to. I would like to get everything lab tested on my own as well in Australia. And then I would have to dilute it because it's quite potent.
Yeah.
And then test it as well.
Is that being sourced from overseas?
That's from overseas. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Very good. So what can you tell us about the lion's mane? Is it grown, like on a farm, or is it grown in the wild?
Like it's a fungus, mycelium. It grows, in the wild, like on a farm. I'm not too sure. I know that the place that I'm sourcing it from now is actually a lab.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So they won't grow. I don't know if they grow it in a lab exactly, but I know that they're selling it through the lab, so it's all been lab tested and it's all safe and all that sort of stuff.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah. But that's my main concern as well, is that I want really good quality stuff, and I want to make sure that it's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want it I'm very fussy about quality. Otherwise, it's what for?
Yeah. Well, why you're doing it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. We're here to help people, not make them ill.
Exactly.
Yeah. If you wanted to do that, you could just work at McDonald's. I probably shouldn't say that, but it's too late. I have.
Yeah, that's true.
So, any other interesting, things you've got in your shop? I know the other day I bought a suction cup.
Oh yeah, so the suction holders for the singing bowls. Yeah.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, I've only seen one place that that had these.
Yeah, this is cool. Get my head out.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, I got to get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was blown away when I was at the shop the other day. I was like, wow, look at this thing. Crazy. See if I can get it on. So, yeah, this is suction cup. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Amazing. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
Give it a hit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah.
So tell me, where did you get this suction cup from?
I think you got a visitor.
Oh, yeah, that's my brother.
Oh, okay.
That's all right. I don't know if we'll edit that out.
Okay,
it's
that's
just
okay.
part of the
Part of life.
Yeah, part of life. That's right. People turn up when you're doing a podcast. What can you do, right?
Yeah, right.
Just wave.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, what was the question? Sorry?
Yeah. So where did you where did you get the suction cup from?
There's a from Nepal, actually.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, from another sound healer.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I can't get it right.
But I wouldn't use those suction cups over anything over 3 kilos.
3 kilos,
just to be safe. You don't want to.
Yeah, no, you don't want to drop it on your toe or
on someone's head or anything like that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just doing that would make me nervous.
Yeah, guess it would.
That's it.
Yeah, just give it a push down. There you go.
That's it. Look at that. Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, so you know, hold it from the side.
Yeah.
Above.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's amazing the heat, you know, like you can get from a bowl, you know, when you put it on your head or you put it in your face, the heat that generates inside is amazing.
Right. Yeah, that's the energy. Yeah. So you don't get that same effect with other bowls, right? It's not the same as a machine made or even a crystal bowl.
No.
You know, it's the handmade bowls that are holding energy.
Holding energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, have you had much experience with crystal bowls or?
Well, like I've had a crystal bowl for like the last 10 years, but I haven't used that much. This is before I even really knew about Tibetan bowls, right? I had always had one, but I didn't use that much. But then after being around the handmade bowls for so long, when I would hit the crystal bowl, it was just like a jarring effect. It just didn't feel good, really. Yeah. And you know, sometimes if you sing it, sometimes it gives a nice tone.
Nice tone. Yeah.
But I feel like when you strike it, I'm just not a fan of that.
Yeah.
And from what I was taught too, it doesn't penetrate the subtle layers of our energy bodies the way that the handmade bowls do.
Right.
You know, it's not going that deep, and it's not probably not even good for the energy system.
Yeah,
in that way, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Oh well. Yeah, I've got a crystal bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't use it much.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Mine's just, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah. And it has a very commanding presence.
Yeah.
I certainly use it if I want someone to, you know, quieten their mind.
Yeah.
I'll pull out the crystal bowl. Not that happens very often, but because it's so commanding. But I have experienced that as well. It's not really for me.
Yeah, I feel like even it stimulates the mind a bit too much. You know, like it even gives, from my experience, like some like headache and just like fuzziness in the mind. Whereas these feel more grounding.
Yeah.
Deeper.
Yeah. I certainly like the undulating sound. You know, the warble of the Tibetan bowls. Yeah. You know, like they're warm and just the changing sound is magnificent.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
A multi frequency as well. I would say, you know, the handmade bowls.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would be interested in trying some other crystal bowls. I think I've heard of crystal bowls that are made with different types of crystals. I've never tried them. I'm kind of curious on that.
I've seen them, like a black tourmaline one. Do you mean?
Right.
Yeah, like a black tourmaline crystal bowl, or like even glass ones and things like that. I've seen a few different. Yeah, I've seen them as well.
Yeah.
If I find anything that I really feel like works,
yeah,
and I get good results from, and other people, you know, it benefits other people, then I might consider stocking them as well. But right now, I just want to focus on the things that I feel are going to really help people.
Yep.
Yeah. And bring value to people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not just grab anything and sell it, you know.
So if someone comes into your shop and they're not a sound healer, but they want one, say they've got a personal issue, what would you recommend them?
If they're not a sound healer and they just want a standard bowl, like we have good like C-note bowls and like very cheap.
Yep.
You know, like we're not really making any margin on it. It's just basically, you know, to like help, you know. Yeah. So I would say go for that. Yeah. Like a C or an F bowl.
Yeah, C or an F.
Yeah.
Is it any better benefit in buying multiple bowls, do you feel, or...
for like personal use?
Personal use, yeah.
If they use it often, it's nice to have a few bowls, a few different bowls, you know. It's good for cleansing your space, your home, and like, you know, like after work or whatever you're going through, you know, to clean that energy, that like, you know, release any junk that you might have accumulated throughout the day. It's good. Yeah, absolutely. And so if someone was going to come in, let's say if they've got, you know, a really strong issue and they're finding very difficult to budge, would you recommend better to have one really amazing bowl or a couple of bowls? Like it depends what the issue is really. Like, you know, depends what the issue, if it's physical, if it's like emotional. Or psychic or spiritual problems, you know, then you might need other remedies as well.
Right, okay.
Singing bowls are great, but like sometimes you need like maybe some other support too if the issue is really serious. But you could go for like one very strong bowl, or maybe like 2 or 3 smaller bowls. What people can like afford as well, you know. It's
of course.
Like, of course, what's in their budget. And
probably what they feel attracted to as well.
That's what it is. It's like, I think, you know, like they say, like the bowl calls you, you know. You get attracted to a bowl. And you feel it. And then you know that that's the bowl that you want. It's funny because, like, I bought some bowls back from Nepal, and there was this, I gave them to my friend to put in her studio, right? And she wanted to, you know, for a yoga studio. But in the back of my mind, I just kept thinking, like, I got to swap that bowl over for some reason. It was just a small bowl. I'm like, I got to swap it over. Like I need that bowl back for some reason. And I kept thinking, and I told her, I'm like, look, can you just? I didn't tell her like that feeling. I just said, look, can you? Do you want to bring the bowls back, and I'll swap them out? And then like as soon as she comes over, she's like, can I buy this bowl off you? And I was like, I'm like, damn, like I've been really wanting this bowl. Like I've been like, I was really attracted to this bowl. And I'm like, I don't know why. And she's like, so am I. And I'm like, and I gave it to her because she put it to good use.
That's good.
It was like the bowl I saw you as well.
That's a beautiful bowl.
That was initially the one that I really liked. And I was like,
you're too kind.
But you put it to good use, you know. You're helping other people.
Magnificent bowl.
So that's more important.
Now that's a pretty special bowl as well. Is that a nada bowl?
So that's a nada bowl.
What can you tell us about that?
Well, they're very deep.
Like, it's a very deep bowl.
Very deep bowl compared to a normal bowl. So they're a bit harder to make.
Right, okay.
Right,
fascinating.
So when I bought that bowl, I know that particular place, they were only getting in 10 of those bowls a year.
Yeah, right.
They're not making them that often. Yeah.
Amazing.
So there's no more left. Like I was able to bring 2, and they're both sold now. But now through my new supplier, I've asked them to actually make me one for myself. So I'm waiting for that to see how that goes.
That's great. So you can get bowls made. Tell us about that.
So now I'm getting them made directly from the place.
Great. And I know a little while ago you said that you could get your name engraved in a bowl.
You can. So whatever.
That's pretty special.
Whatever etching you like, you can get that etching done as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
I might have to get my name etched
I thought
in a bowl.
a Matt Creedon music studio.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be good.
It's funny because like years ago, actually, before I opened up this shop or this business, I had the idea, and the idea was I should bring out Moksha bowls.
Ah.
But I just thought of that name then. I had no idea that I would end up using that name for my business like years later.
Right.
And then it's come back up. And I was like, that's really weird.
Yeah.
Like now, because now I'm thinking about doing that.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's
So where does the name Moksha come from?
Moksha is like a Sanskrit, comes from Sanskrit. It means like liberation or freedom.
Ah, right.
Yeah, like another term for enlightenment.
Yep. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said there's an actual Moksha bowl?
No, that was that was just the idea that had come to my head in the past.
Right.
And then we end up naming the business Moksha Energy.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking, make some Moksha bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if anyone's interested in getting bowls from you, your shop is called Moksha.
Oh yeah, Moksha Energy.
Moksha Energy, right, okay. And you got a website?
Yeah, mokshaenergy.com.
Yep.
And at Instagram, Moksha with 2 A's, so MOKSHAA Energy.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. But we also supply other things as well. So at the moment, I'm actually working on massage oils as well.
Oh, great. Yeah, tell me about that.
So like we've been sourcing like really high quality like blue lotus oil, jasmine oil, sandalwood oils, and and just studying right now like different oils and formulas. Yep. So they'll be coming out soon.
Mm-hmm. And do you find that the oils give a different effect? Or?
Oh yeah, they're great. Like I love them. Like a lot of this stuff has come about because like these were things that I really felt like I enjoyed. Yeah. And I felt like were beneficial to me and like the people around me. And I thought, okay, this could benefit other people as well. So let's do that. Yeah. So
what would be the difference in feeling, say, Blue Lotus compared to, I don't know, one of the others?
Sandalwood or something.
Yeah.
Well, Blue Lotus is like more of a spiritual feel to it.
Okay.
You know, like they say it's a more of a spiritual energy behind the Blue Lotus. Sandalwood as well though, but sandalwood may be a bit more grounding.
Yeah. So interesting.
Yeah.
Yep. And is it extracted actually from Blue Lotus, or is that the name?
Yes, it is. No, it's extracted from Blue Lotus. Right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was lucky enough to get some Blue Lotus flowers from actually Ying.
Okay, right.
And I had to try it. It was nice.
Yeah.
Nice
I end up getting some. I got some Blue Lotus flowers. I got some tinctures, like water-based, oil-based, and then I think it's absolutely like just different to experiment to see, like And
do you notice the difference between the different?
Oh yeah, like they smell completely different. I think
really?
Like the water-based and then the Absolute, is it?
Yeah. And is the Absolute like in alcohol or?
Yeah, I think it's alcohol based.
Yeah,
maybe.
extract.
One's oil based, one's alcohol based, one's water based, I think.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And different strengths, or you?
No, I think they're maybe
similar.
It's
just depending on how you like it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Because you can't mix like the water based one in a massage oil. Like it doesn't go together. Right. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But you can use it for maybe. Some people like to make, sprays, like you can spray them in the house, like, and you don't want any alcohol in it, say.
Of course.
You can put some of that
in
you
there. Don't want to spray alcohol in the kitchen, for example.
Yeah.
That's
a good idea,
Yep, got it. So, the different reasons why you'd have an oil, say, for massage, water for, say, a spritzer bottle, so you could spray into the air. And
that's right.
Alcohol, say, under the tongue. Something like that?
Under the tongue?
Yeah.
To ingest it?
To ingest it.
Yeah, you can, yeah. But, I haven't tried ingesting these ones. This is for the massage. But I'm sure, you can do it. I know there are ones that you can, right?
Right, okay.
Yeah.
But these are strictly all for massage, is that right?
That's right, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah. And anything else in the shop that you're excited about at the moment?
Like, we have a good selection of mala beads as well.
Right.
Prayer beads.
Yeah.
Like Rudraksha.
Yep.
I feel are really great beads. Like I've been using Rudraksha for the last 15 years, and I have so many Rudraksha beads like at home.
Yeah,
like,
right.
For myself, like I would just like the biggest collection. and like I was always giving them as gifts every time I'd go to India or like Nepal. I was like, here's some Rudraksha beads. But like my family didn't know what they were. But I was just like, trying to explain it to them. Like these are great beads. So and now I've found some really good quality, genuine Rudraksha beads that I'm selling, along with a lot of other mala beads like crystal beads.
Yep.
And planetary beads too.
Yes. Yeah.
So like for the astrology.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what would you recommend? If someone came in and was looking for a set of mala.
Rudraksha.
Rudraksha.
Yeah.
Yeah. And is there any reason for that?
I think it's because they cover a lot of things that regular people need, right? Yep. Unless you're a bit deeper into all that sort of stuff, then you could go for like the planetary mala beads, right? Yeah.
Okay, and so what would they be good for? Would that be good for astrology?
Yeah, so like basically according to like astrology, the planets have an effect on us. And they help balance some of these negative effects that the planets might be giving us. Yeah. Well,
we're probably all feeling the solar flares at the moment.
Yeah.
And the moon when it comes around.
Exactly, yeah. So like we are pearl as well. Pearl is supposed to be good for the moon.
Right, okay.
And help calm the emotions as well.
My mum's got a whole lot of pearl necklaces.
Yeah, right.
I should maybe I should turn into some malas.
Yeah. They're good. They're good for balancing the emotions according to astrology. Yeah.
Right. And is there anything special about, like say, like if someone said, oh, look, I've got some pearl beads at home, any difference between, like the pearl malas and...
Well, like the pearl malas, we have 108. So like 108 is a sacred number. Like in all prayer beads, you usually have 108 beads.
Yeah, got it.
So other than that, it depends. They could be the same, really.
Yeah. Depending if they're... I wonder if... Yeah, I guess there's freshwater and then there's saltwater pearls.
Yeah, and there's fake ones out there too.
Yeah.
But you can tell they're real if you like get a lighter and like burn it. Like a real one's not going to burn.
Ah, right.
Yeah. Same with our mala beads as well. Like you'll see the mala beads, you'll see it's real crystal. If you like hit them together, it will spark. You'll see a spark.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah.
Wow, fantastic. So before we close, anything else about your shop that you're interested at the moment?
I'm just looking forward to like these new bowls that I'm getting made.
Yeah.
And new Shilajit products and these medicines as well. Really interesting.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. So before we sign off, where can people find you again?
Yeah, so mokshaenergy.com. And our Instagram is moksha with 2 A's, energy.
Got it.
Yeah, that's probably the best way. And our shop is in Pascoe Vale as well. So anyone who's interested in bowls or any of the other supplies that we have, they can come to the shop and then test their bowls out themselves. And
great.
Yeah.
So we'll leave all your details in the notes of the this show notes. And thanks for coming.
Thank you.
It's been a blast.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your healing. It was very good.
Oh, look, my pleasure. Anytime.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thanks, Robbie. Look forward to catching up again soon.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, take care.
Thank you.
Cheers.
See ya.